lot of organizations, and I always remember hearing the names of the different organizations. So now that I'm retired, one of my hobbies is studying various organizations and fraternal orders and historic organizations, and the Lions is one that I always came across. So just interested in learning more about it.
That is awesome. All right. And Don?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. Is that I'm Duncanville. I know Manuel as well,
Oh,
uh,
okay,
but
Don. Hi.
yeah, yeah. But I'm with the Duncanville City Council, but I'm a second generation Lion. My dad was a '73 Duncanville Lions Club member. I'm a Duncanville Lions Club member, so anything Lions I have an interest in because it goes back to our motto: we serve.
That's it.
Duncanville
Hey,
Lions Club. Are they still operating?
Every Friday lunch meeting.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Very, very good. Very, very good.
hey, Alan, just for my awareness, are you, if something comes in the chat, do you have access to hear that, or do you need us to read that out?
I would need you to read that to me
Okay,
because apparently my phone's not reading it.
okay, okay. I'll follow that then so that we can make sure you
Okay,
get the
thanks.
information.
Yeah, Donna, I'm legally blind, so um, I can't see the screen, so that's why she's asking.
All right. We're gonna be waiting on some few more people jumping in. We got should have our district governor, Radha, and then we also have our some of our new members, like Dr. Ron Kelley. Yes. Hold on one second. Dr. Taylor, would you mind letting me as co-host? Some people are waiting to jump on.
Yeah, I will. Nobody's in the waiting room though.
Oh, you're not in the waiting room. Oh, how come? Dr. Taylor, Esme, Marianne, they're all waiting host.
They are not in the right meeting then.
Holy moly. That might be a lot of people not in the right meeting. Um,
I will put this link in the chat or in the yeah, in the group chat.
Okay. Yeah,
Did y'all, I mean, this
everyone
is the
said-
one that
everyone
went
says they're
out.
waiting.
This is, I forwarded, if they're using the link from the meeting invite, that's what this is.
I went to my archive folder. I had saved it from last month, and I came in on that one.
Okay.
Because I didn't get an email today.
You didn't get the email? We need to make sure we have your email address.
Yeah. Lion Esmeralda called me from South Texas and
Oh, okay.
he told me about the meeting. So I pulled up my email from last month and I clicked on that link in there. It brought me here.
Yeah, it's a recurring invite, so it should be the same every time.
Yeah,
Don't know
that's why I saved it.
but Mary Ann said she got 896-177-795-201.
No, that's not this meeting.
That's not this
Because there's
meeting.
not. Let me see. Hang on. I'm not
That's
sure
the
what's
one
going
I
on.
used to get into this meeting.
That's what you used?
Mm-hmm.
because that's not what's showing on my screen right now.
Oh, that's so
Boy.
okay. Hold
Let
on.
me, I'm gonna copy the invitation and I'll put it in the,
Hey, this is actually blind man's bluff. Huh? The blind man got here. The blind man got here. Nobody else got here. See, they were here.
Oh, 896. There's one letter, one number off.
Ah.
876, 896. So someone mistyped something.
Might have been ChatGPT.
That's funny. Okay, now we got 9 people waiting in the room. Okay, cool. Now we got everybody. Okay.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
All right.
As you're joining us, please state your name.
All right. Now we found everybody. We were like, hey, kind of an empty meeting. We found everybody. Hello and welcome, Lions. Sorry for the technical difficulty there, but I'm glad we're all here now. We have with us our district governor, Radha Kaphle. We have several new members. And then we have, let's see, who is iPhone? We do need to identify though.
Alicia?
Alicia, I'm going to rename you.
Okay.
That is our treasurer, Alicia Tijerina.
Good evening, everyone.
We got Alan Dunbar there. He's helping us get settled in.
Yeah.
All right. I just
Welcome.
want to say Happy New Year. Happy 2025. It's a phenomenal start to the year. To see all of you guys. I just appreciate everyone who has a heart of service, wants to give back to the community and do some good. And so that was our intent in forming this DFW Cyber Alliance Club. The traditional clubs meet bi-monthly, and I think the challenge for many working professionals is they can't all show up to everything. And so to keep up with the growth of the interest in the Lions clubs and to also help clear the digital divide, we are the DFW Cyber Alliance Club. And so that does not preclude anybody from participating. They can be anywhere in the United States or anywhere in the world. Like we have one of our newest members, Dr. Ron Kelley, is out of San Antonio, and he found us on the internet. And so for our club, our goal is every single month, we can show up to one meeting a month at least. We can show up to one service activity at least. And that service activity could be online or it could be in person. And so very, very minimal requirements. And our monthly dues are only $15 a month. So I think anybody with a heart of service that can't keep up with the traditional Lions hours and requirements could definitely join the DFW Cyber Club and still participate in some way, shape, or form that is beneficial for them, beneficial for the strength of the service programs and projects that are out there. And so with that, I would like to start us off by introducing our past district governor and our guiding lion, Esmeralda Rodriguez, to share a few words in 2025 to start us off. Yeah. All right, come on, Esme.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I am in San Benito, Texas. So I love this virtual Zooming. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Truly an honor and a privilege to be here with you all. I'm super, super excited to see you all take off this year and grow. I foresee that you all are going to grow a lot as you all share your information and what you all are going to be doing this year. My hope for you all is that you all can meet the challenge with whatever limited time you have to do service, because a lot of you do service already. So it's going to complement what the DFW Cyber Club wants to do and work more effectively and strategize strategically with everybody, bringing everybody together. All of you that are on here are leaders. You all are assets to this club. So I just wish you all the best. So let's go. Let's grow.
That is beautiful.
Thank you, Conrad.
Thank you so much. And then we have our very own DG Radha Kaphle. He's our district governor this year. And he's been leading us really well. I cannot keep up with the amount of events that District Governor Radha and Esmeralda together they go to. Let's hear a few words from him. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everybody. And club president Conrad, a very active club president and energetic. And thank you for giving this opportunity. We have very special GMT coordinator, global membership team, our PDGSME, and also district LCIF coordinator, ambassador Manuel. Also, I found over here all the club officers and all the club members. Hopefully, there are a few new members as well. Welcome to the Lions family. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you. So, this year almost we run almost we already passed the 7 month. We are running 7th month, and still we have 5 more months. This club, one of the new club we chartered this year. This is one of the best club going to be in the future, and they are doing excellent services. So due to the professional lot of time opportunities, so we have an option to the cyber club and specialty club. So this is one of our best club, like a cyber club we started this year. We chartered already 5 new club, and this is one of our cyber club. And also we have some plan bring 1 or 2 club. Definitely this year 2-3 clubs we are on the pipeline. So congratulations all of the members, those who are already committed to serve the community. Your time and commitment, we have a lot of areas to serve. Wherever, like health, you can choose any options like hunger, vision, health, and we have so many things, cyber security, and new dimension. Cyber club, we can bring the new dimension and youth generation and women empowerment. We can focus a lot of things, so we can cover a lot of things. So we have so many professional. Thank you for joining the DFW Cyber Club. We have a this year week we have a midwinter conference this Saturday. Please join over there, and we will enjoy together. Our council chairperson will be there. He is the in charge of our 16 district, Texas Lines 16 districts in charge for this year. So he will be our keynote speaker. Please join the midwinter conference, and see you all. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay, we skipped a few steps. I'm sorry. I what do you call that? Went a little fast there, but we got to hear from our past district governor and guiding lion Esme, and our district governor. We're gonna get into the induction of our new club members, but before we do, it's the beginning of 2025. Our country has seen a lot of crazy things happen in 2024, and so what I love is that one of the traditions of our club is to be able to pledge allegiance. And to lead us off in that, I'm just gonna ask one of our club members, Michael Sabat, if you could lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm gonna open up over here to share the flag. Can you guys see the flag?
Yes.
Awesome. I know Michael jumping in there. If you could lead us in the pledge. Thank you.
All right. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of
of
the United
States of
States of
America,
America,
and to the republic
for
which
which
it
it stands
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
With
with
liberty.
liberty and justice for all.
justice for all.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. It's a special honor to have Michael get to do our pledge. He is in the past one of our elector college in the United States. And so we're happy to have him be one of our members, one of our charter members as well. Okay, so right now we're going to go into the induction of new members. Now there are several, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. We had some technical difficulties. I created the online charter. So it's a really cool thing because we can have the charter signed online. The challenge is, I think it has to be signed individually one by one. And so let me pull it up over here so that you guys can visually see what it looks like. Oh, hold on one second. And, you know, we had an in-person charter night. It was great for those that were in person. And so our goal tonight was to do the charter night tonight induction and sign the charter. But we've had some challenges with it. So that's okay. Technical difficulties occur. I'm just going to share my screen here so I can share with you guys the document that we have. So this is actually the physical document. And what we have here is everybody that is gotten the email to sign the charter documents. But what I think is happening right now is it's sending it out one by one by one. So the first person, so if Dr. Amber signs it, then Kyle can sign it, then Dr. Taylor can sign it. So I think that's what's happening right now. But with that being said, being a charter member is a very special privilege because Lions clubs don't often just pop up. We are fortunate in District 2X1 that we've had about 5 or so Lions clubs, including Leo's clubs that have just opened up. And because of that, we have the opportunity to get as many charter members as possible up until February 2. So even right now, if there are any new Lions that are coming into our organization, they can still be a charter Lion member all the way up until February 2. So it's a very special thing. And before I have DG Radha do the induction, I'd like to answer a question from VanDella. You have your hand up, VanDella? You have to unmute.
Yes. Someone is trying to log in. It keeps popping up their telephone.
They're trying to log in, but they're unable to?
Yes, the telephone key, it's up now.
I don't see a telephone. Are you saying?
Are they in the waiting room?
And
No one is in the waiting room.
Taylor, I'm gonna have you co-host with me so that you can also, if you see anybody in the waiting room, bring them in. Let's see.
Way to go, Dr. Taylor Bunn, keeping an eye out.
Oh, okay. We're gonna switch it back. Taylor, you're the host again. It looks like we can't make the co-host, but as we go through this. Okay. Yeah, if there's anybody that you're seeing needs to get in here, I know some people were having technical difficulties getting in.
I have a question. Who is
yes.
Firefly?
That's the recording.
Oh, that's a recording, the note taker, the AI? Okay.
Yes, that is so Taylor's AI is taking notes. My AI is taking notes. Zoom will be making a recording. So this is pretty cool. Welcome to 2025 and technology.
Yeah. Awesome.
With that, I'm going to bring up District Governor Radha to lead us through the induction ceremony again.
DG Radha, just to clarify, I think we have as induction tonight, Dr. Ron Kelley and Joaquin.
Joaquin, I think was there at our signing, right? And I think it's Dr. Ron Kelley and Don officially. Is that right, Don?
We have membership chair PTG Esme. So you are you are the best person for the inductor. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you want me to have the honor
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do the
sure.
action?
Because
Oh,
because
oh,
you are
that
the
would
membership chair,
okay.
so that is your best
I,
opportunity to
I
induct
can
new
help
members.
out. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, are we ready? Well, it's truly an honor and a privilege to get the privilege and honor to be the one in doing the induction tonight. This is so amazing. Oh my God, I'm super excited. This great goal of the DFW Cyber Club coming to fruition, and we're adding 2 new members tonight. I know we have several others that weren't able to make it tonight, so we'll have to do another induction. So you are joining over 1.4 million members from all over the world. It's super amazing to me to think back that one gentleman, Melvin Jones, along with his invited his associate friends, business associates, because they wanted to come together, and he had the vision to bring people that he knew together for the betterment of the community, to help women and children at that time. And this was back in 1917. Can you imagine? I mean, it's to me, it's incredible that 100 years later, a little bit over 100 years later, here we are, you and I, and you all. I have been a Lion member for 25 years, and I am not even having the privilege to be a charter member. That is a pretty amazing thing, just so y'all can understand. I mean, this is historical for you all to have a DFW Cyber Club that is historical in the sense, I mean, that charter is an official historical document that we'll have for perpetuity. I mean, it's to me, that's just incredible. I so wish that I could be a DFW Cyber Club member because I'm not a charter member, but you all will have that honor, and you will have your signature on this document, and people will be able to see it years and 100 years from now that you all put this club together. And just so you know, I mean, to me, it's amazing that in 1925, Helen Keller, I mean, to me, she inspired me when I was little. I read her book of Helen Keller, that she knew so many languages, and in spite of all her adversities, she went and spoke at the International Convention in 1925 and challenged us to be crusaders, knights and crusaders to fight the blindness and the darkness. And you all are going to be helping with that. Your club will be helping with vision clinics, food distributions. What am I saying? You all have already been doing it. Anna, oh my God, Anna, beautiful, beautiful servant leader. Kyle also has been doing the food distributions. VanDella has also done food distributions. Dr. Taylor Bunn. I mean, you all are Lions, kindness in action. And that's really our motto, is we serve. What's incredible to me is that Lions, I don't know if you know this, I mean, there's a whole historical thing we can do, but I just want to highlight a couple other things. 1987, women started joining Lions. They were helping even before, throughout, always being there and supporting the men that were in Lions. But in 1987, it officially, women became even more active, and now we're taking over. As you can tell, there's several of us on here. And I had the privilege to become a district governor, and I'm a past district governor. So I challenge you all, especially that you all are leaders, especially because many of you have a heart of service. In Lions, District Governor Radha mentioned, we focus on diabetes, environment, hunger, pediatric cancer, vision, youth, environmental disasters, and hunger relief. But actually, on any passion, cause, or interest that the club wants to focus on. And I know you all have many things in mind, mainly focusing on supporting the 60 plus clubs in our district, helping them with fundraising or technical support, but also focusing on mental health, homelessness, domestic violence, and youth special needs. At least that's from what the initial surveys that you all have been completing. That's what my understanding that you all want to focus on. However, the possibilities are endless because you all meet virtually. I want to congratulate each and every one of you. If y'all can raise your right hand, I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to do a summarized version of an induction. So if you can raise your right hand, Don and Dr. Ron Kelley, I think are the main ones that we're inducting tonight because everybody else has been inducted. Raise your right hand, and I want you to answer by yes or I will. Do you promise to the best of ability to follow the Lions ethics and purposes of Lions Club International, MD2, that's multiple district 2, and 2X1, that's our district. Our district is 2X1. Our in the state of Texas, we have 16 districts. So our district is 2X1, and we have over 60 clubs in our district. But we're also under multiple district 2, and the state of Texas is divided into 16 districts. And we're also part of constitutional area 1, which includes the United States and many other the southern territories. So I want you to answer yes or I will, that you will follow the ethics and the Constitution of Lions Club International, MD2, and 2X1, and your DFW Cyber Club. Say
I
yes.
will.
All right, or I will. Awesome. Do you promise to the best of your ability to step up when it's needed or volunteer to step up if you see that a gift or talent that you have will be beneficial to the club or to the district or Lions Club International? Say I will or I do or yes.
I will.
Awesome. Do you promise to the best of your ability to make sure you pay your dues on time? That's very important. You can pay, you all is a one-time registration fee of $35 if you're a new member, or the $15 a month because it's $180 for the year. And you can pay the whole amount or just pay monthly. Say, I will, I do,
I will.
or yes. And that one's very important because if you all don't pay your bill, then the club cannot pay its bill or invoice. So that's important. I know we always laugh about it, but that's important so we can do what Lions are focusing on, like helping with eyeglasses and vision clinics and the food distributions and all the other service activities. Do you promise to the best of your ability also to work as in a unity with good communication and working as a team? Oh, my honey is having a sneeze attack over there. To also help and communicate together to the best of your ability. Say, I do, or I will, or yes.
I will.
Awesome. Well, by the DG, is there anything that I missed?
You already covered everything.
Oh, okay. So by the power vested in me as past district governor of Lions 2X1, I can announce that you are duly inducted as new members of the DFW Cyber Club. Woohoo! Yes. Congratulations to you both.
And I just want to clarify, Alan, was that for you just today, or were you already inducted last time as well, the charter?
I was inducted virtually during the
charter night.
Charter night. Okay, cool.
Charter night.
Okay.
All right. And then Don, who I think he stepped out, but I don't know if Don is switching. So we'll find out. We'll find out later. All right. Hey, Dr. Ron Kelley, this is great. And if as you learn from what is happening here in the DFW Cyber Club, you want to start off the San Antonio Cyber Club, that we would love to help you launch that as we get our feet going and you want to launch there. I think that would be powerful. So this is great, guys. He is our first member that found us online and joined us from online. Most of everybody else was a conversation with somebody in person. But Dr. Ron Kelley, if you can share what your background is a little bit, and then why you decided to join the DFW Cyber Lions Club.
Yes, as I said in the beginning, I don't know if everyone was present. I'm a former school principal and superintendent, and I always had an interest in various organizations. And this was one of the ones that was on my checklist to find out about. And I read about the history, and it was very interesting, and was able to kind of do some searches. I'm really busy, so I found the concept of the Cyber Club, and I searched for that and was able to find this one, and everything has worked out great. So it's been a good experience. I'm just listening and learning.
That is beautiful.
Awesome.
Welcome, and we are glad to have you. This is like DG Radha said, it's the beginning of something new. There are several cyber clubs, and we hope to do a really good job in supporting the local organizations. And like yourself, many of us actually have our own nonprofits outside of Lions Club, like Dr. Taylor Bunn's Hope for All and Alicia Tijerina's uh,
Counseling.
counseling program, nonprofit counseling program. And then VanDella Menifee is one of our professional volunteers for everything. She's been on so many boards. I know everybody here has done a lot. And one of the big things we want to acknowledge is that because the LCIF is working towards being able to match contributions, every single hour of service that you do is actually matched by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for $1. So our service things, part of the thing we'll go into today is a little bit of training on the back end. I'll have Marianne talk a little bit about that. But one critical thing is any service that you do outside of Lions Club, you can still count it for Lions Club, especially if it's just something that you do, whether it's a one-on-one tutoring at a school or whether it's with another organization. Feel free to count those service hours because it makes a big difference overall. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to recap club events and initiatives. I'm going to just pull it up and I'm going to have our service chair, Kyle, talk about it. And then we'll go into some of the events. So get ready, Ms. VanDella to share, Anna to share, Marianne to share, Alicia to share, Dr. Taylor to share. Everybody, if you got stuff, we've got a good half hour to talk about what are we up to and what's been happening. And I think it's a really good time to acknowledge that in 2024, even though we've only been around since November, our club has done a lot. So I'm going to open it up to our service chair, Kyle Borne, to share, and I'm going to pull up our documentation in the meantime.
Wait, I want to clarify one point on the timing. We don't have half an hour to just share what we've been up to because the meeting ends in half an hour.
Right. Yeah. We have 20 minutes or so, and then we'll get into some training.
Because I know you want to do the training too, and that's important.
It is very. Thank you, Dr. Taylor. She's absolutely right.
All right. Conrad, before you go, Kyle, were you also officially inducted at the charter night, or were you inducted tonight also officially?
I was inducted Esme tonight. I was
okay. Yes.
I was not able to be at the charter night. I got there right as everybody was finishing because I was refereeing that night.
Right. So I wanted to clarify that I want to apologize that I did not say your name, but you also were being inducted tonight. Thank you, Kyle. I wanted to make sure everybody knew that.
Welcome, Kyle.
Not a problem at all. Well, good evening, everyone. Just a quick piece. Again, I'm the charity chair or service chair, and as of yesterday, I officially put out a Google Calendar with various events, both from our charter as well as some of the other DFW groups. All of our board is already on that Gmail account, and I will be adding several of the other people as accordingly. I was speaking with Dr. Taylor earlier this evening, have all of our Cyber Club meetings, like Waxahachie's celebration, 100th celebration this Saturday is on there. I know some of the vision screenings I've already put on there as well. And I will try to compile everything I can from all 60 plus DFW area groups where if we're available, interested, or other members are interested. Right now, only our board has access to edit. Other key members will be added to where they can add on that as well. And I will traditionally keep all colors yellow, but maybe once we start other chapters and that, maybe I might change some other grouping colors, but for now, everything is pretty much yellow.
All
Thank
right.
you, Conrad, for sharing your screen with that.
All right. And as you can see, we have done a lot. And this is not actually all of the events that we have done. This is just what we remember to put up so far. So if you see the complete report, that means everything in it has been sent to the Lions portal. But if you what do you call that, see an incomplete report, which means we still have things to complete in it. And then in this document that you're looking at right now, we have the event, the service activity, so that we know it's recorded in the back office, the date that it happened, who created it. It doesn't matter who creates it. The back office takes all of the service events. If you're filling it out, you're filling it out for the whole club. Okay, so if you did it by yourself, that's okay. You're just saying, hey, one volunteer, it was me, I did it, and you put it in there. But if there are, let's say, for example, the DFW Cyber Club was the host, well, then, hey, how many DFW Cyber Club volunteers were there? And then were there other volunteers that were not DFW Cyber Club members as well? And so aside from that, for those that take pictures, here on the right-hand side in the album, when you click on it, you'll be able to see the pictures. And then on the top right-hand side, this is really critical, you could add your own photos. So you could add any photos that pertains to the day or to the events. And this is a really simple way for all of us to keep all of the documentation from the photos in one place. And then our social chair is able to put it up on social media, what we have done. So photos on the right-hand side, you can create a Google Photos album, a shared album, and then you could share it with everybody. We could upload that information into the Lions portal as well. And so with that, I'm just going to have people individually jump in and tune in to the sharing of the service events that they've been participating in. Let's go with Anna. Let's start you off.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. So I know one of my favorites, and of course the one that I always go to because Esme ended up introducing me to them, was the St. Michael's events, and we've also been to the David Daniels food distribution as well. So we went the other day and it was 21 degrees, but there's also other people there too. So I know there's people from the La Familia Club, and there was Kyle was there, and it was just so much fun, just serving. And so that's definitely one of my favorite one. I don't know if Conrad you saw, but I uploaded a ton of pictures and I added some of the events. So you might have to just show me or teach me how to add the volunteer hours, because I wasn't sure how many I was adding or who I was adding for, because I know like me and Esme were there and a couple others that I can't remember their names. I know they aren't DFW Cyber, but they're other Lions clubs. So I'm just adding Cyber only. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, you are doing any service event that you guys are all participating in. You guys can share about it for sure, especially the top ones that you have participated in lately. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so really just St. Michael's. I did one that I added to, it was called Families Feeding Families. It was a Thanksgiving dinner that they had in Irving, and it was over 1,000 people, I believe. So we served like a Thanksgiving dinner. The week before Thanksgiving, they had haircuts, vision screening, those kind of things. It sounds like a lot of what we do in the district as well. So that was another one that I helped out with recently. So tons of fun, just lots of volunteer opportunities around. So I'm really excited about Kyle's calendar, and then we're all going to know a ton of events, and I'll be sharing that on social media so that we all can participate and know what's going on too. So
thank you so much. And then Kyle has also been rocking out that food drive along with Anna. And VanDella, you want to share a little bit more, Kyle? Or
I can. We also had gone to Dallas in right before Thanksgiving with oh God, I'm drawing a blank. I can picture the image and I can think of only part of the name.
Are you talking about Empower the Masses?
Yeah. which we had donated a little over half a dozen turkeys. I've also, besides being with Anna at the and SME at the St. Michael's food distribution, I've been with her at David Daniels. And then I've also been to St. Anne's in Kapelle, which is interesting because unlike the other food distributions, they're not actually the local community coming. It's people from Denton, Fort Worth, Dallas, Oak Cliff, you name it, all over throughout the Metroplex other than Kapelle. But they have a massive, massive program in a well-designed format that they use. And then I've also been to Comfort Christian International, which used to be about a mile away from St. Michael's, but now they're up in the North Grand Prairie area, close to Grand Prairie High School.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. And yeah, guys, our guys are out there doing a lot of work. And one of the fun things that we want to do is be able to celebrate our people. You guys all have birthdays, and if you want to utilize that birthday to do a fundraiser, VanDella has a big heart for doing that. And if VanDella, you can share about your birthday, I'll share the screen on what all happened.
Okay. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, my fellow Lions. I am VanDella Menifee, and I actually had two events. Conrad had encouraged me to do something because during my 58th birthday, it was a Tea Party with a Purpose fundraiser, and we raised several $1,000s. And so this year I was planning not to do anything. I just didn't want to do anything, but you know, Conrad, he encourages you to do things. And so we had two birthday parties. One was a 60-minute 60th birthday drive-by, and we had Miss Angie from the radio show DJ. We had a DJ, and we had approximately 79 members to people that drove by. And then that evening, I had a 60-minute 60 birthday party, virtual party, and that was family and friends from around the country. And at that one, we had approximately 89 members. And then Conrad hosted the virtual party that included the family and friends, and the drive-by had 89 people. The virtual had approximately 75 on and off. We had a DJ there. We had Jeremiah, the announcer. He's an announcer for the Golden Boys boxing organization. He's a guy that said, "Ladies and gentlemen," so he kicked it off. And we also had Sir Earl Toon from Kool and the Gang. We had Kechi Okuchi, who is from American Got Talent, and she's doing amazing things down in Houston. And we also had Richmond Punch, who's a professional violinist. At the drive-by, I provided the people that were coming out with food, and I gave them a gift, thanking them for coming. And we had, during the virtual, we had a beverage and toast for everyone to toast for my birthday. My birthday was actually a fundraiser, and the proceeds will go to the top 3 organizations with the most votes. And if you donated, I want to thank you very much. Because of you, my event was a great success. And you too can have an event just like Conrad and his mom, Miss Marilyn. Yes, Capricorns do rock. And I want to, Conrad has the template. We came up with a great template that they were actually able to easily use for their birthday fundraiser. And I want to thank Conrad, Miss Esmeralda, Miss Marilyn, and Kyle for your participation in one or the other of my birthday parties. And that's all I have.
And VanDella, how much did you raise in that birthday party?
The first one or the second one?
Oh, Let's go
Oh,
both. Sure, sure.
the
Let's
first
go both.
one I raised to donate about $14,000, and in total it was about 16, almost $17,000 for everything that we had to cover: the venue, the food,
Wow.
the covers. I mean, everything that had to have a cost to it, we were able to cover it, and that's amazing because we put it together in what, a month? When Probably like 2 months. It wasn't a lot of time because my birthday is December 29th. So it wasn't Christmas and it wasn't New Year. I asked my mom what was she thinking, why didn't she wait? But she had no choice. But it was always a terrible time because I either got one shoe for happy birthday, the second shoe for Merry, one shoe for Merry Christmas, the other shoe for my happy birthday. So I always knew that when I got shoes, I was getting the other for my birthday. But it was a pleasure. And my second one, we've raised almost $700. My goal was to raise $1,000, but I had such a terrible migraine over the weekend, so I didn't follow up like I should have with the people that were actually on the program, on the virtual party. But in all, we do have money to give to nonprofit organizations, 3 nonprofit organizations. Every penny counts. It doesn't matter the amount. Whatever you give, it helps with the organization. So thank
Yep.
you very much for this opportunity.
Absolutely, VanDella. So out of that 710, she's got several nominated nonprofits, and then we'll go pass out checks for however she would like to distribute them. So you too can have a birthday fundraiser if you want to. I did the same thing. I'm gonna share a little bit on mine. So literally copied and pasted, and I hosted a family style let's see, party prep. Here we go. At Kainan sa Laguna, it was a Filipino cultural experience. We had the food all laid out,
Yes.
and then everybody got to eat with their hands, try out Filipino cuisine. And then in my case, I had our 3 organizations. I still had to say I like copied and pasted, but people in my version could pick any of the 3 to donate: the DFW Cyber, Philcon, or Pace. And then we also celebrated my mom's birthday as well. So I'm gonna give my mom a second to share as well her experience now being part of Alliance and building a community with the ladies. Ma, what's been your experience so far as a cyber lion?
Well, it's been fun. I like to now that Conrad is the president of Lions Club, I was able to meet some really good people. Esme, for one, we know her for a long time, and Dr. Raja and everybody. I spend sometimes with um, with Anna when she came home and signed on the cyber club. And so and I really like now that I am getting younger.
When you turn 60,
I think I have to do some service to the community. So I went to Marianne's craft fair in Venus, and also a service project with Sonia in LBJ Day, Daif on 12/19. So those are the 2 that I went to, but I'm really glad to do more forward.
Yep.
Thank you, Conrad.
Thank you.
Thank you
I'm
for
gonna
letting
bring
me
up
share.
Alicia Tijarina. So far, she has helped fundraise along with Esmeralda, Marianne, my mom, and Alba Martinez over here to help out, give out during the Christmas drive for children. More than $1,000. Her family themselves have already given in total of more than $600, and then helping fundraise another 1,000 on top of that. So
Awesome.
We are rocking in terms of fundraising, guys, and we're only been around two months. So Alicia, can you share a little bit?
Yes, we had for Thanksgiving, I had 8 families that we did a food drive for. Clients that I have that are needy, very needy. And then for Christmas, we also had like 12 families that we uh, gave food to. And so that was fun. We also had uh, at Venus, we had like uh, Mary Ann took a lot of the stuff that she made and we sold, we made some money out of that. I think it was 187. If I don't know, Mary Ann, you may know
Yes,
exactly.
it was that, but we can add the 300 that Esmeralda got
Yes.
and conned out of that with a new member. I mean, it was
And
like
then
wonderful.
another 1,000. She also donated another 1,000.
Yeah. So
that was
I mean, all you have to do is open your mouth when somebody's around sometimes.
that is
I know.
but it
That was
fun.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun. That craft fair was super fun.
Yes.
Was.
Thank you, Alicia, for the efforts. And then Alba also got to participate during the Christmas drive to help out. And at the Venus Fair, she got to bring her kids. And she's
Right.
been looking for something to bring her kids. Right, Alba? She's on mute right now. But also want to say hello to Joaquin Soto and Omega Macias. They are some of our first charter members. They were there at the induction ceremony. We're excited for you guys to participate more in 2025. And right now, I'm going to go quickly into, because we have a few minutes, how to participate so you could definitely help us find more members, do some service projects, and then what do you call that? Pay the dues and report the service project. So Marianne, as you talk a little bit about the portal on the back office, I can guide you through it. So, if you go ahead and start talking about the reporting and I'll click on stuff.
Okay. The idea is that we can put our own information in on the portal. Because if we wait and hand it to, like, if 10 people hand it to me, I might not have all the information and have to call them back. But if you know your information, you can put it in that area and we can get credit for it. Like Conrad said, we get $1 to LCIF if for every community we do. Now, when Alba came and had her 2 kids, that's 3. And if they were there for an hour, that's 3 hours for of her time. And I think that's really important to realize that when we are doing things alone, that's fine. If we include someone that is not a Lions Club member, but we're having them do service with our Lions Club activity, then that's a donation
It's a
for
multi-
excuse me.
I said it's a multiplier.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
Correct. Yeah, and that will help us to be able to be more correct in our amount of time. And in donating and things, I know I was a Lion for about close to 20 years, and then my husband got ill, so I dropped out, and then I'm back now, and it's so different. It's almost unrecognizable. But doing service alone, like I was able to say, hey, I have an extra turkey, an extra ham, and 4 huge bags of groceries that I could give to Alicia Tijerina to give to her families. So that's time that she and I spent together getting all the stuff, and the time that she is donating it, we have, split times. So being able to report is going to be very beneficial for us. And it's something we have to learn, I know, and something we have to take a little more time with. But start thinking and perhaps writing it down on paper if you
aren't ready to put it on there, we'll work with it.
Very good, Marianne. And then over here, so you can see the service. You can report your activity. You just saw me make an activity there. So once that service activity is recorded, I'll go through it again. You click on cyber, and then you name it, whatever the name is going to be, and then what type it is, whether you're donating, like we did the Christmas drive.
Turkey.
So that was just giving away gifts. That was donations. Or you're fundraising, like we did at the Venus Fair. That was a fundraiser. Or this, right now we're in a meeting. Or we're doing a service project where we go out into the community and help out. So you can name it, classify it, and then go ahead and go in and then fill it out and complete it. And once this is checked off, this reporting is checked off, then we know that that's done, that's in, and DG Radha will be able to look into it. And just to share about overall what's happening in Lions right now, this is really, really cool to check out the insights for the global impact of Lions. So right now there's 1.3 million Lions Club members. Our goal is 1.5 million this year. So we're 0.1 and 0.16 million away, I guess. And then right now, 32 million has been donated. 749,464 activities. Right now we have 48,000 clubs. Like I said, we just chartered about 5 clubs recently in the District 2X1. And one of the things that I want you guys to know is not only is there the Lions portal for all of LCIF, we also have 2 other websites that you could use. One is our district page. So our district page is District 2X1 or Lions District 2X1, which I'm going to put in the chat. And as I talk about these things, you could always go into the chat and get the information that we're talking about here. And then I'll also put it up in the notes. And this will allow you to look at all of the events if they are recorded here. So there's 2 places. So there's the calendar of events here. And then Kyle is creating our Google calendar so that it'll just be on your calendar as well. So that'll keep it simple. You could always look and see what you could participate in. Remember, we're looking for 1 person to give 1 service hour or 1 kind of service a month, whether that's virtually or in person, and then 1 meeting, which is this meeting right now. And then we also have our personal website. So it kind of gives information about who we are, allows people to become a Lion. And this is really critical, is this page to become a Lion. I'm going to put it into the chat. And I want you guys to keep the links available for yourself in case you need to send it to somebody. And then if someone is making a payment for the membership application, click this link right here, and it'll give them the options to either pay monthly or to pay annually. So if they're paying annually with the $35, it's right here. You can select that. Or like some people are like, hey, let me just pay the first month. They'll do the initial payment of $35, and then the registration fee plus the $15. That's $50 first month. And every month after that is oh, okay, hold on 1 second.
15.
$15 a month.
All right, I'm sending the dues link here. If you need to start your dues in 2020, here it is. I'm gonna toss it in the chat. So if you haven't taken care of your dues in 2025, you can get started now, right there.
I need to get an address for the treasurer.
Say that again, Alan.
I need to get an address for the treasurer so I can mail a check.
Okay.
All right, and then go ahead, Alicia, in the chat to type in the address, and then we could also text it to you or email it to you as well, Alan, or to everybody so that they know the different ways to be able to send a check or to do the Zephy or to even Zelle. So
Let's
those are
make sure instead of putting it in we can put it in the chat, but let's say it out loud for Alan as well.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll need you to send it to me via email so that I can have it on for my friend who will help me mail it.
Conrad, I wanted to highlight also that Lion Allen does a lot of service. He donates backpacks with school supplies and even goes and drops them off at the schools at the beginning of the year, and also food, bags of food. So it's amazing how one lion can do that individually. And I don't think he's even started to report that. So let's not forget to do that, Alan. Okay.
All right. Hey
Right.
guys, 8
Well,
o'clock. Give us about
month,
10 minutes since we had time to it took us a time to gather everybody. But if you can stick around for a little bit, we'll go share a few more things. So what Esmeralda shared, Esme, if you could send Kyle all the information about that so he can post about it. And then Dr.
Yes.
Taylor is talking about her service opportunity for the multicultural education. Could you share a little bit, Dr. Taylor?
Yes, I can. So I'm on the board of the Texas chapter of the National Association of Multicultural Education. And we have applications open for board members until the 31st. I think it's the 31st. So if you are interested in multicultural education in the state of Texas, which is kind of a wild ride at this current moment in time, we would love to see your application. We meet virtually for about an hour every month, and then there's different committees you can be on. So like I do our communications and publications, and then a mentoring program, and then we also have finance, bylaws, traditional things like that. So the time commitment varies depending on what you want to serve on. But if you are interested in education, it's a great group of people. If you like presenting at conferences, we have access to those. And then we have a journal that gets published a few times a year. So lots of opportunities to have conversations about the education space in our state. Happy to answer any questions y'all have offline so we don't take up time today.
Let's go. And then our president of the Dallas Industrial Trinity Club was here today, and Manuel, and he gave me his outline for all of 2025. So Kyle, I'll send you the service hours that our people can join in for what they're doing. Remind me to give you that information, Kyle. And then I would like to have Michael share a few things from anything you're up to in terms of service or you're thinking about, or just your take and your participation so far.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Well, I've in terms of service, I've done some work with some of my clubs. I'm really active with my martial arts school. We did a drive recently for Christmas for Mission Arlington. We do that every year. We did it for Thanksgiving and Christmas actually. We do a food drive and a gift drive for them. So we did that this year. That's my most recent one. We're looking at doing some volunteer work for my church. So we're setting up a food pantry in my church also in Arlington. So we'll be setting that up, and we'll be doing some of that during the spring, and we'll be doing it on a month-to-month basis.
I'll be working with Kyle to create a Google form, and all you need to do is send like, hey, this is the event that's happening for my community. If anybody wants to jump in, that way it'll be easy for us to disseminate the information. And then we got Joaquin Soto and Omega Macias. Do you guys want to share? Joaquin?
I can share, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the last month and a half, I've been on Sundays, I've been volunteering at this organization in Dallas called Four Down. They're like they're started by two professional skateboarders, and they ended up buying this building and renovated it and made it into a skate park. But then they ended up every Sunday they collect food from Whole Foods and Trader Joe's in Dallas, and it's food that they're gonna throw away, and they package it up and give it to like people in need. So on Sundays, I go out there and help out with whatever they need, packing things up, taking food to cars and stuff like that. I also have two of my sculptures out there on display, and I told them that one of the pieces, if it sells, it's 100% money for them.
That's awesome.
So it's like
Joaquin,
10 grand that they can easily make if they sell it. Like I told them, I don't care about the money. I don't care. I don't want half. You all take all of it. So
That's great.
Mary Ann, Joaquin, because she has art that she makes as well. And if you guys are creating all, whether sculptures or paintings or drawings or digital forms, if you guys are sending collecting donations for that, I think that'd be great for you guys to kind of create like a template for how to do it, so that we have more future artists that participate with us. We can knock that out. What do you think?
I have a real quick question. Oh shoot, left me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Marianne, you donate a lot of the art that you do to restaurants
Right.
and all that.
Oh yeah.
I think that's something you can place a value and let put.
I just did that to the porch yesterday
Yeah,
on
because you even
Sunday.
donated to the Girl Scouts. Remember, you gave me a whole
Oh, yeah.
bunch to donate. So yeah.
Right.
Very good. Okay, Omega Macias, do you have anything you'd like to share, Omega?
Well, only that, oops.
Sorry, Omega, we it cut off there. Could you say again? See if you can jump back on. But Alba Martinez, thank you so much for doing the drive. Oh, go ahead, Omega. Go ahead.
Okay, nice one. Okay, no, with this church I just started attending, volunteered with feeding over 100 families, turkey and the whole bit. And we all gathered and bought a lot of food. And the membership is like 150, but we fed over 100 families. That was really exciting. And I live in Grand Prairie, so I'm going to want to know what's all connected. And it was all Grand Prairie families with GPISD connections. So anything that happens in Grand Prairie, I'm highly interested in. And
That's cool. Could you coordinate with Anna and Kyle for the food drives type of things?
Okay.
Along with so we have the St. Michael's, and that's here in Grand Prairie. And Michael, you said you were working with churches as well, your church, and
Yeah, I work at my church in Arlington. We they have a food pantry we're setting up, and we're doing that we'll start that on Wednesdays. So we'll be giving that out.
wow, man, guys, this is really cool. And then we got our Alba Martinez. Alba, could you share a little bit about the effort you've been doing along with the kiddos? Okay, she isn't able to share, but she's definitely participated in our Phoenix
Yeah, it was great.
Fundraiser, our donation was it fundraiser,
Mhm.
and then also with our Christmas toy drive. So that is awesome.
Mhm.
All right, did I miss anybody? You can see, guys, that we have done a lot. Right now, we have $2,761.17 in the bank account. Much of that was donations. So right now we are in need of collecting the dues. We have a good number of people that were excited to join us for participating in the Lions Club. And so what I'd love to ask for you guys is to aim at following up with members or interested parties to participate with us. And we're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to disseminate information for the public. We have social media, Facebook, Instagram set up. Thank you to Anna for setting that up. And then we will also be rocking out LinkedIn as soon as we're able to get that up and going. I'm going to put in the Instagram page up here. And let's see, Dr. Taylor, any more insights, any thoughts?
Nope.
Okay.
Conrad, I just have one.
Alan, go ahead. Alan, go ahead and share, Alan.
Okay. I wanted to find out about how I can get my signature on the document.
How you can get your documents. Is that what I'm hearing?
I wanted to sign the charter. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Alan, where do you live?
DeSoto, Texas.
Okay, we can plan to actually meet you in person for that. Or we could do it online,
Awesome.
but I think it'd be cool. We could do it in person. And just to note this, Esmeralda, I think you'll appreciate this. But when it comes to the charter document, I'm gonna point this out because we had a transferring member join us, and unfortunately he passed away before all of it was said and done. And so on the digital version, we have an acknowledgement in the charter for Lion Chek Fu, who's been
Yes.
a lion for many, many years,
Oh,
and he
I
passed
love
away.
that.
Awesome.
So it's right here in
Yes.
honor of Chek Fu.
And we need to send his family a copy of that whenever it's complete.
That'll be so great. Mm.
Yep. We'll figure out the signing. It's been kind of
Okay.
crazy. I'm learning like technology of like how do we get the signature stuff going, but we'll figure it out. The cool thing is we've got it up there. I want everybody to smile right now. We're gonna take a picture with everybody. 1, 2, 3, cheese. All right, we got your pearly whites. Oh wait, we missed VanDella. VanDella. All right, everybody smile again. Okay, Omega, smile. One. Omega, you're dark. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I'm only joined via audio. I'm not joined via video.
We're gonna need a good picture of you, Alan, so we just paste that picture of you in there. But
right.
this is really, really cool. Guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your Monday to learn about all the stuff that we're doing. I'm just saying that I think we have done a lot more than I thought we were gonna do. It takes a village, a whole group to make a big impact, just one person at a time. So I appreciate all the effort that you guys are putting out there. Let's coordinate more, and then let's get things rocking. The last thing I'm going to share is on February, right this weekend. Marianne and Kyle and I will be going with Esme to the Midwinter Conference. If you want to join us, VanDella, my mom, if anybody else has availability this Saturday for the Midwinter Conference, we'll add you to the event so that you can learn about how to participate as a lion in all the things that we're doing in 2025. And then in February 22nd, we'll send an email about that. We'll have a leadership retreat. For those that want to take on more of a leadership role, it will require a little bit more than one meeting a month. We have another officer meeting once a month as well. So if you are available and you want to be in a leadership role or thinking about it for our April elections, we have a leadership retreat coming up February 22nd. It's a Saturday.
So when is that going to be? Because that's the same day as the New Voices Symposium.
Yeah. Yes, I was gonna say that's the same day as New Voices.
Oh, is it?
New Voices is
New
from
Voices?
it's from 10 to 2:30.
10 to 2:30.
Yes.
We can host it. We can host it afterwards if everyone's okay. We selected the date, but if you guys are okay with doing it after, then we can participate in the New Voices Symposium.
Yeah, because we have some really good speakers for the New Voices from human trafficking and AI. So I hate to miss that.
Yeah. I have one question. Isn't there some supposed to be a garage sale?
That's going to be January the 28th. January the. Let me see. Hold on.
We'll get more information. So all the other service hours for events, we'll put it out there for you guys. But yeah, we can make it like 3 to 6 or something like that, or 5 to 7, something like that on February 22nd. So we'll be hosting it in my office. People can come to my office, but it'll be a virtual event. So my office is in Arlington. You guys can come through if you want to, or you can jump in online. But yeah, Alan.
I just said okay.
Clean your closets for January 29th to drop off the items, because the 30th we'll do the garage sale just real quick. Please. Thank you, guys.
Kyle has a suggestion for the sign in. He said, how about a lunch and sign or on or a dinner and sign.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means.
For that charter to just instead
Come
of you
sign.
running around, do a group sign in.
Rather than you running around, just make a date or two where those of us who need to can all get together and spend some time over a meal.
I think that sounds really fun. If you guys want to do that, we could definitely put that.
That would be okay, except that I can't be around people. Remember?
Yeah, that's okay.
Alan, we could go to you. It's okay, Alan. For special times,
Okay.
we could go to our people too. So we could do both. We'll do both.
Okay.
Guys,
I hate to miss it, but it's just health-wise, I can't do it.
That's okay.
we definitely want to consider your health, and we want to make sure you're safe. So we'll bring it to you. Guys, we'll send out the agenda for today, and then if you guys have any notes, feedbacks, or comments or anything like that, you can toss it in there. Thank you so much for all that you guys do. This has been awesome, and let's rock it out 2025.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Good
Good
night.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Everyone.
Good night.